Good morning. I'd like to give a little update because it's been a little while. After Jason left, I settled down. I needed to rest, and I still do. The tiredness and the aches and pains, and I still getting bits of wind. My body's like relaxing because it's in its space, but it's also recovering from the journey, trying to get into the foods, eating when other people eat, not when I choose to eat. It's also happening now, eating what other people choose to eat as well. I'm grateful for the food, I'm grateful for people cooking, but it wouldn't be what I choose. So it's a compromise, and my body is adjusting to that. And slowly, because I'm spending a lot of time on my bed, a lot of time, I get up and I have a little, I managed to walk to the Geodome and back yesterday with a break in between, and I managed to put the birds away, which I was real careful and gentle with myself, but it was interesting. But I didn't have to get down too far. I'm trying to do bits and pieces what I can reach. There's plenty that I can't reach that's frustrating, that I want to tidy and clean. So it's not even a side a day or a shelf a day, because I'm not managing that either. So much was all over, and of course there'd been 4 people here doing things their way, and now there's, hold on, Elsa, Aki. Okay, yeah. Simon went to walk the dogs. Batty and Elsa didn't want to walk with him. They've come back, which leaves me with Elsa and Batty, and being left with Elsa isn't really good, because although she comes when I shout her, usually she has got a tendency to go out after anything that comes past, and I can't just grab her because that'll pull me and I can't be pulled. So having the dogs is a bit of a thing, but I'm managing, praying nothing happens where I need to do anything about that. I had the dogs, all 3 of them, yesterday, so Simon could take a duck to the vet, because while I've been away, I think Elsa got stressed, and Elsa brought him a duck and brought a guinea pig. So yeah, it's no wonder that they don't want to be away from me now I'm back, because they were stressed without me here, because it's a long time, 4 weeks. So they're trying to get used to things and not wanting to leave me. The duck at the vet's went well. The duck's been given 5 days worth of I think it's anti-inflammatory and painkillers, so that's good. Guinea apparently had only lost hair. I've not seen it. I can't catch a guinea pig. I would if I asked him, but he said it was not pierced the skin, it was just lost a little bit of tufty hair, and they're just hanging out in the space now, and that's okay. All the ducks are no longer locked up, because they were, because they thought it was better to lock the ducks in the space than Elsa. So yeah, but you know, you can't be here and you can't train Elsa and you can't do anything you don't know anything about. And then when you do find out about it, it's way too late to do anything, because with dogs you have to do things at the time. So there's nothing that can be done about any of it. I'm grateful nothing died. I'm getting my head round bits and pieces and slowly doing little bits. And I mean slowly, so I've got up and I've put everything out to wash. There's things missing, like I don't understand where my porridge tub is at all. It was on the shelf when I left. It's gone. The cool box is gone. Just bits and pieces like that. The neighbours said that they passed me some glue for the car, which is interesting because I wasn't aware my car needed any glue. And yeah, I've not seen my car, I've not seen Lino. Lino will be back at weekend, whenever weekend is. Excuse me, I'm not sure what date it is, or day. I'm gonna, you know, hopefully bit by bit, you see, because I can't lift bottles of water, so I can't heat up water and wash enough stuff that needs washing. It's a strange one, so I need to work that out. I need to work out how to, because things had been used and not put back, so someone's moved the smoothie top part of the smoothie and then left that over on the cooker instead of putting it back on the smoothie maker where it came from. It doesn't take long to make a mess in a very small space. So it's just getting used to things and trying to adjust and put things slowly right as I go, without doing myself in, without upsetting people, although people tend to get upset anyway, because they take things personally. My plant has yet again been left in water boiling from the kettle, as in the kettle's on, the spout's on, and it's been directed at the plant, the aloe vera, so there's less of the aloe vera now than when I went, because people don't look and think, oh, I'll not put the kettle to do that up the aloe vera. They're not the first ones to do it. Hopefully they're the last. Sharing space and even having people in your space when you're not here is quite an interesting thing, because everyone does everything differently. Everyone's got their own ways of doing things, and people do things so differently to how you would. People, you know, they've been using the dog food spoons to cook with, and washing in the stuff in dirty cold water that isn't clean and things, which isn't good. I can't take that risk. I don't want diarrhea or sickness right now. So everything's having to be washed slowly, you know. Try and work out where some of the pants are as well, but I think they're in the box that I can't get to because it's near the floor. I can't really get to the floor unless I can sit down and then reach, which means I need something to sit on near it. It's one of those things. So yeah, so that's kind of where I'm up to. That's what I'm trying to manage. And that's how recovery is going. It's slow, it's positive, it's what's the word? Specific, as in you pick your battles, you make your compromises, you make choices. You have to say, well, actually, is it the end of the world that stuff needs washing and I can't do it? No. Will it all get put back to my way of doing it eventually? Yeah. Will I do everything as and when I can without doing myself in? Yeah, because my priority is my health and well-being. So that's where I'm up to, and we'll continue to see how things go. Like I say, I'm very grateful for the help and the people and the kind hearts, and I just will be slowly getting things back to an accessible way of living for me. Accessible is very important because I have to I have disabilities that I have to live with, which means that certain things have to be a certain way to reduce how much energy I expend, how much energy I put out, to make my day easier to sort out. So plenty to do, keep me busy slowly, and yeah, I'll keep you updated. Big loves.